it that she
So a
was
drunk and a crackhead.
I was drunk.
A drunk and a crackhead.
Yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't drunk. I was high off crack.
Were you a crackhead? Nah, yeah. You never been a crackhead? I mean, nah. Have you been a crackhead or not? You keep saying, yeah, no. Hold it. And you over there? You act like you're a crackhead today. You know what, John? You act like you're a crackhead right now. You act like you on crack. What's all that?
She could have been on crack.
Put that rock right there.
Stories, sir. You know those are crackish stories.
Lie, dodge, and that's when I have to call them crackheads.
Yeah, don't very sorry. Crackhead. Calling this woman a drug addict because she smoked a little pot, and lo and behold, you are a crackhead.
Sound like you're still a crackhead.
You were a crackhead.
On there you sounded like and looked like a crackhead.
I don't care what you were a crackhead.
You smoked it?
I smoked it, yes I did.
And it was crack?
And it was crack. And it was very powerful.
Well, you were a crackhead.
Think that makes America a better place, being a crackhead?
Crackhead says, give me some crack.
What else you want me to know other than you were a crackhead?
A crackhead.
I want to say you're a crackhead, so I'm calling you what it is. These damages and emotional distress you're suing your crackhead brother for. If you want to be a crackhead, if you're a crackhead.
Sir, she says you abandoned the family to become a crackhead.
And today you sound like a crackhead. Crackhead. Cracked out.
She said you're a crackhead.
Crackhead.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Everyday PJ presides. All right, everybody. Take your seats, Thank you all for joining. Everyday people, man. What it do, man? It's your boy PJ, and today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional, and yeah, we staying lit, big dog. Hey, man, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. And also, man, shout out to the homie Lucky Wheels and Deals, man. You know we keeping it lit up in this thing. Hey, man, we already did the 5K giveaway. Shout out to Big T. And we still have the Free Bird Flex Series Shaving Kit giveaway. You know what you got to do. All you got to do is follow me on Instagram, everydaypj__. Send me a message, say, hey, man, I want a chance to win the Free Bird Flex Series Shaving Kit. You bald-headed mother suckers. That's if your mama bald-headed, if your auntie bald-headed, or if you want to shave your legs or coot. You know what I'm saying? This is for men and women. I'm going to tell you. So don't just think this is for men, okay? Anybody can join and anybody can win. So I want to see some ladies who follow me on Instagram and say that you want to buy this for yourself or your man, your significant other, your whatever. You just join in. It's a free giveaway going down January 31st, whatever, the last day of January, okay? So we here today. We are gathered here today. Y'all see who we got on the screen. We got your boy RellToReal. Shout out to the Real Gang. You know what I'm saying? Memphis finest, D-Town finest. He up in this thing. And then we got 2JzDonk. Now this 2JzDonk is a guy who has a V6 donk. I didn't know that until I looked it up. I was like, why would he want to? I thought he was saying he had a V6 Impala, like thinking that, you know, it was like a 2006. No, this is a 1970 V6, which is kind of strange, but I guess they got them out there. It's a 2JZ swap. I have no idea. Maybe these things run fast. I don't know. He want to race. He want to race for the chase. You know what I'm saying? But listen, dog. Throw that shit away, big dog. Put a big block in that thing or a small block V8. I don't know. Now, I ain't got a bunch of fast cars, all right? So don't get on my head. But I'm going to just say, 2JzDonk, man, it just sound crazy, big dog. It just sound crazy. But anyway, y'all see what we got on the screen, man. We got your boy 2JzDonk, and we got your boy RellToReal. Shout out to the 32 gang. I know y'all up in here, but we in 32 gang court, big dog. Yeah, we in court over RellToReal's rims. Now, if y'all ain't been keeping up on the vlogs, man, Rell done went down to Miami and banged up his rims. He was down for the count, big dog. I know I would have been pissed to the highest of festivities. But seeing that it wasn't my car, that I wouldn't do that anyway. Anyway, we got our surprise bailiff in here who wanna cry outside my door, so we're gonna have a surprise bailiff in here. Anyway, so he went down there to Miami and got his rims banged up on the curb, and man, he went and trusted his work with a local rim repair shop guy. I don't know if you want to call it a rim repair shop. I think you want to call it a mobile rim repair vehicle or whatever. Whatever. I'm not hating on your hustle, big dog. Get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he went to the mobile dealer and the mobile dealer screwed him. Okay, so we in court. And we gonna go at this court Judge Mathis style, all right? Yeah, Judge Mathis. Every time I say Judge Mathis, we gonna get the baby out. You ain't feeling that? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna put you out of here. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to the video. We gonna let RellToReal explain this case. 2JzDonk is the plaintiff. He is suing RellToReal for the amount of $100. Yep, that's right. The $100 is the amount that it would have cost for him to screw over RellToReal. Okay, and he's suing them for some jack stands or some shit. I don't know what he's talking about with the jack stand. Jack stands and $100. Okay, let's get into it. So let's hear the plaintiff's RellToReal story, and we're gonna let him explain what happened. Okay, tell us why you're mad, Rell. Tell us why you're mad.
And bro, the reason why I was trying to come here because I was trying to get the name of this wheel shop. Like they horrible service bad. Like you can't tell me you can't prep wheels for the paint. Like come on, everybody know you're supposed to prep the wheels before you paint them. And it's a lot. It's a lot. But man, let me try to get the info.
All right, while he get us the info,
yeah, it's called Wheel Fix It.
Okay, shout out to Wheel Fix It.
And that's off in
it's in Lauderdale, Florida.
Out there
I
by
looked it
Fort
up.
Lauderdale. You know, wanted me to pay in full and everything. And plus I went through somebody, which he actually texted me, and they actually fixed my wheel. So he basically middleman the whole job just because I was from out of town. And just
okay, so what he's saying is that 2JzDonk was middleman in the situation. Now 2JzDonk, now I want to ask you, why did you not just say, hey, I can't do this work, I have to pass it over to this place and this place to do this and this and this and this, whatever. Well, we're gonna get into that, okay? So let's keep it cracking. Let's keep it cracking.
Just put money on the back end for himself. So basically what happened was when I actually messed up the wheels, y'all seen in the video, I went to the guy,
So Rell, I want to get this straight. So you messed up the wheels and you trusted in a friend. A friend had hooked you up with this. What friend was that? This friend was Sugar Man? Okay, Sugar Man, I want you to be the do you want to testify in this? No, you don't want to testify? Okay, we just gonna keep it going.
Sugar Man connected me with 95th President, and 95th President had somebody that was ready to do it in 2 days, and he was like, he gonna be done in 2 days, man. He was like, we're gonna work Sunday and Monday on the wheels. They gonna work Saturday and Sunday on the wheels and give me my wheels back in a good time because I was from out of town, so they didn't know if I had to leave back out and go home. So Sugar Man ended up telling me, hey, hit this guy. This guy said he get him out around the same time.
So now Sugar Man has first referred him to one person who said he could get it done, and then Sugar Man then referred him to a second person who is the defendant, or no, the plaintiff, 2JzDonk, who is suing RellToReal for $100. We are supposed to have a lawyer in here. Lawsuit Jerry, where are you at, big dog? Where are you? Every time it's a lawsuit going on, you know where to be found. You somewhere out in Cali living your best life. But anyway, let's get back to it.
And they say he good at what he do, but he don't even fix his wheels. He don't even do the work. So I'm like,
He good at what he do.
I haven't even gotten into that. Now, okay, bam.
Okay.
You know, I take my car over there, go to his friend's house. We take the wheels off at his friend's house. We leave my car sitting up there. Now, look, you gotta think about it. My car sat up over there for 6 days, just waiting on the wheels. I'm constantly texting the guy. The guy not texting me back, you know. But you know, the guy was
Okay, so now we done checked out the other guy's videos, and he did show us some text messages, but we gonna get into that in just a minute because, you know, there's some holes in the story. So we gotta figure this all out, you know. And I wanna say some, we about to do this Judge Mathis style. We gotta get onto these boys' heads and find out what happened to the wheels and why did it take 6 days. Okay, let's get back.
I was like, well, I'm finna take your wheels. We finna start on them right now, and we're gonna get them back to you. We're gonna have your wheels done Tuesday. So just be ready to come pick the car up Tuesday. And the wheels.
Okay.
So I'm like,
so y'all hear that? He said he gonna get ready to pick the car up Tuesday. Okay, we got that. Okay.
okay, well, I can do that, man. It's just one extra day than what the other guy was saying. I was like, I'm doing it, you know, to help out too, you know, help a person's situation too. You know, they was trying to network with me and all that. They was trying to put their cars on it, which I ain't do none of that stuff, you know, at the end of the day, cause, you know, I ain't gonna keep letting people come up off my name and then I'm still paying you full strength and then you mess over me, you tax me, plus y'all mess up my wheels even worse. You know what I'm saying? So Tuesday come, they like, oh, well, Monday came, they was like, man, we need the color code for the paint. So whole time I'm thinking they getting the color code that morning for the paint, and whole time they not, you know. They still working on the wheels. And then come Tuesday, you know, they send me a picture of the wheels and the wheels is just grinded to the metal. And I'm like, bro, you told me, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be painted and everything gonna be ready by Tuesday, you know, not knowing y'all ain't got no vehicle to get around in up here, you know. So I pretty much wasted a whole week of vlogging, which I supposed to be busting out 2-3 videos a day if I had my car, because I had so much content to film with so many different people, and I couldn't even do that content just because they had my car that long. So I'm like, bruh, I'm spending more and more money every single day. And then it got to the point where I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to rent a car. So that's what I end up doing. I end up renting a car for 2 days. So I'm like, bro, y'all gonna have to take something off these wheels, bro. Like, y'all still got my car. It's Wednesday. I'm gonna have to rent a car and everything, bro, because I gotta get out and be able to make my content. So, you know, they was like, oh, well, they gonna be ready tomorrow for sure. They gonna be ready. So Thursday come, bam. I'm like, you know, I gave them 2 extra days on it, and I went up there, and then I looked at the wheels. Me and Stunner, we went up there and we looked at the wheels and we was like, bro, y'all seriously, y'all finna give me back this? Bro, this looked like crap. Like, it was the worst paint I ever seen on a wheel, ever. And I'm like, man, y'all got me messed up, bro. I'm finna pay y'all this amount of money to fix my wheel, and then y'all just throw me some crap like that? I said, no, I ain't paying that. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care what the situation is. Whatever y'all got going on, that's between y'all. And let me tell y'all about the guy that actually, you know, that did the whole job. You know, the 2JZ dude.
That's him on the screen.
He took my wheels to this company. The company fixed the wheels and painted the wheels. and he didn't have the money to pay to get the wheels from the actual company that was fixing the wheels to go put back on my car, because my car is minutes away, about 10 minutes away from the actual place where my wheels at. So I'm like, you know, I'm in a car the whole time. I'm like, how am I even gonna get the wheels to there? You know, this dude ain't nowhere around, none of that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, why would you take somebody's stuff off and you not gonna be putting it back on?
This is where we get to some confusing stuff, like, you know, where one person is supposed to be at the car or getting it fixed or doing a service to somebody, and then they kind of like, because the customer is not happy, then they kind of back out and be like, oh, this and that. We about to get to that. Let's check it out.
You feel me? So I'm like, okay, all right, man, I ain't even gonna deal with it. So bam, you know, I told them, hey, bro, just fix my stuff, bro. Y'all talking about charging me that type of money, bro. Fix my wheels, bro. I don't care about none of that shit y'all talking. I need my wheels fixed. Point blank, period. So I made them do the wheels over, and they got the wheels done over today. So think about, man, y'all know traffic on a Friday. So it takes about an hour and something just to get out there, you know. And I'm like, bro, just make sure everything together, make sure the wheels on the car and everything. By the time I get there, I can just drop you off the cash and I can go.
So now it's been
this fool called me and say, bro, I ain't got the money to get the wheels from the shop. I'm like, bro, you told me at first that you work with them, that is your business. So now you ain't got the money to get it from the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing business and you ain't got money to get somebody else's wheels from a shop that I went through you? I didn't go through the shop. So now I gotta go way out to the shop, to the other people's shop, and then I had to pay them the money to get my rims out. And then I had to pick up my wheels, put them in my truck, and then I went over his friend's house and nobody there. But me, you know, me being me, I'm not blaming the other guy, his friend, where the house was at. You know what I'm saying? Because he was finna leave and go on his Harleys. So I've been screwed tonight. I've been screwed. I wouldn't have had my car back, no nothing, if he had been gone, because he had my key. The friend, he had my keys to my car, because it was at his house. So I'm like, man, how I'm gonna get my car away from here?
First of all, I'm not trusting no nigga in Florida with my keys. These niggas is grime. Have you seen Kodak Black lately? Jesus Christ, the way he was walking down the runway in that colorful ass shirt. Don't trust niggas in Florida, okay? Especially when they're taking your cars and going on roundabouts.
And I'm like, okay, I'm over there. I got the wheels and everything ready to mount them up and stuff like that. Tell me why I ain't got no jack. I ain't got nothing to screw the lug nuts on with. No nothing, y'all. So I'm like, dang, bruh, you got the business from me. I done paid the wheel people for the wheels, and you telling me you ain't gonna take my wheels back and put my stuff back on my car. You know what I'm saying? It's just the worst business ever, man. Just the worst business ever.
All right, so let's get into 2Jz's side of the story, because 2Jz has a totally different side of his story. So let's get into it. I'm not finna hold you. Now we're gonna does anybody else want to testify on Rell's behalf? Sugar Man, you? No? Okay, no. Code of the streets. Okay, well, let's go into it. I mean, YSL just said fuck it. You holding on to it? Okay, let's go to it. All right, I ain't gonna hold you.
So, if you guys can see these wheels, this is one thing that everybody needs to see. Look at these wheels.
All right, the wheels look crazy. I didn't take a picture of the
back. It was totally bent, front and back.
This nigga got like an iPhone 6.
working on it.
His iPhone still got the button in the middle,
Run
big
it back.
dog.
Had to
Crazy.
re-weld all these tips and grind them back down. Fix the bends in the barrel. Prep the wheel to paint them.
Prep the wheel, okay.
And this is what the worst paint job that Rell ever seen on wheels. The worst paint job. That's clear shining at you like that.
I mean, it look alright. You see, it look alright. I mean,
Rushed. Totally rushed. So, a friend of mine called me on the day of the car show. The day of, at about, let's say, 3 o'clock. Said a friend, Rell, ran over a curve. I said, I bet. Texting my number, whatever, you know.
sir, did you smoke crack? Did you smoke up the money? That's what Judge Joe Brown would say, just out of nowhere. I just had to throw that in there. Did you smoke crack? All right, back to the show.
I was kind of busy, but I'll see what I can do. He called me.
He was kind of busy.
Said, oh, I ran over a curb. I bent my wheels. I scratched them. He said, oh.
This nigga got his kids. See, that like me. My kid just barge in crying all in my damn videos. So, you know, that's life of a dad. What do you say? Hey, shout out to this man because he's a father. You know what I'm saying? At any point, we got to give all fathers respect for on the grind and taking care of their kids. All right, so much respect to you too, Jay-Z, for that, and much respect to everyone who in this situation. So let's get back to it.
Yeah, I can help you out or whatever. I said, I was kind of busy, but let me see what I can do for you. So he comes over with his trailer. And that's before we went back and forth a little bit, like, where are we gonna leave this car jacked up at? Mm-hmm. Do you have a place to leave this car for the couple of days that it's gonna be in the air? He said no. So I called one of my friends. I said, hey man, I'm gonna shoot you something. Can I leave this car at your house? Cause I know it's gonna be safe, you know, for a couple of days. He was like, yeah, you know, bring it through or whatever. So the guy pulls up, I sent an address, he pulls up. We jacked the car up. So I get the wheels off. I call Will Fix It. I was like, yo, I got a guy. He was here for the car show.
All right, so here's my deal. If you gonna help out Rell, how did you get another company into it? You know what I'm saying? That's where this whole thing gets a little sketchy, is that you should not have took on a job that you couldn't do. Just be like, all right, here's these guys, I need you to go. Unless you got a deal with them guys, like you got actual business with them, that's when you should be like, okay, I can middleman this situation. But it seems like you middleman something and things weren't the way that you anticipated, and that's how it led to the situation where we are now in 32 game court. So, but let's get back into it.
He ran over the whole curve. He needs help. He was like, all right, Craig, bring it by. I bring the wheels by. Long story short, he tells me, he said, whoa. He said, these are messed up pretty bad. I said, yeah, I know. I was like, just do your best. Please, just do your best. Put it on my face. You know what I'm saying? I put it on my face. So, boom.
Your face?
They take the wheels, dismount the tires. They start fixing the bend. Now, everybody that knows, if you're fixing the wheel, you can't disassemble the wheel in the beginning. You have to fix the bend first because it has to go on the machine. Fix the bend in the wheels the first day. Second day, they starting to, you know, disassemble the wheels or whatever, not breaking the seal. We're trying to skip a step to try to get the wheels done faster. Didn't break the seal, disassemble the wheels. They start working on the wheels, welding the faces, grinding them down. Everything takes time. You want these things grind down to perfection, and you're, especially being somebody picky, it takes time. So they're working on the wheels. I'm getting these text messages as the people are working on the wheels.
All right, so he got receipts. Let's look into the receipts.
So you say, I told him I just left over there working on it. I told him, please, quick as he can. right? He said, I told him, you know, he had fun over there at the house. They made a whole video about that on his YouTube. You'll see that. And I asked him, you know, we can, you know, collab a little bit on YouTube. I don't need it. I was just asking him, you know what I'm saying, if you want, you can get more content. Well, you know, you can get my car, my 2JzDonk. And, you know, get some views on your page or whatever. Because that's how he makes his money. So he was like, I got you, bro, whatever. Soon as my car is done, so we can put both of them together and blase splase. So I was like, all right, cool. So now we get to, he asked me the following day if his barrels was gonna be able to be fixed, or does he think he have to get new ones? So I told him no. He said they're 21s and they had to find them. So thanks for that. I told him they'll be able to be fixed. We got that. They're already fixed. Don't worry about it. So he was like, thank you for that. Then he says, what time tomorrow you think is going to be ready? I never told him tomorrow is going to be ready.
All right.
So I'm telling him.
So I think where this whole mix-up thing is that Rell had the impression that these rims could be done in 2 days from the original people. But since he didn't go through the original people, he went to these people because they said they could probably do the same thing in a couple days. And I'm pretty sure 2JZ, you kind of like, you know, you put some butter on that biscuit and was like, yeah, we'll get it done. And you couldn't. So just call a spade, man. It is what it is. We understand this car game. I've been in this thing long enough now. I've been some rims before. Let me tell you, I got some 26s. Well, I had some 26s. And I've been to them suckers twice. I just sold my 28s actually, like this year. But anyway, my 28s, I had those painted because when you bend them and you fix them, it don't always look right. So it'll look better if you just paint them, paint the burl. So I painted the burl black, made them look way much better. Because if I left them chrome, then you can see the imperfections in them. You know what I'm saying? So that's one good thing about having painted rims. So if you want to know if I have any expertise in this, I do. Okay. So, and I've had cracked rims. I've had, you know, rims. Okay. Let's get into it.
And I will keep him posted and keep checking on it. And, you know, I'll get back with him. He said, yeah, because I definitely need it back tomorrow. He keeps saying tomorrow. If I fix your barrels and the faces are being worked on, what makes you think you're getting wheels back tomorrow? It has to.
Well, I would say, because I know that when anytime I went to go get my rims repaired, it was there on the spot. So, and I've hit some pretty nasty curves. I've even had one rim welded. Of course, it cost an arm and a leg to get it back fixed, but it was done in the same day. And these were chrome rims, so then I had to have them polished and buffed. And that's when I realized after when you have a rim broken, they'll never look the same. So then you paint them. But me being me, I was like, nah, just keep it the same, weld it back together. We polished it up. They slapped some shellac on it and then shined it up, and it looked back chrome. But you could still see between the rest of the chrome, the dull spot. So, I mean, it can be done, especially on painted rims. Like painted rims, it shouldn't take, man, you don't have to have them back perfect, but you can get them done in a day. And since you had them for 6 days, I would assume that y'all should have took the extra precautions to have it done right. And that's where I can agree with Rell on that deal. Is like, if you have my rims for multiple days, you should be able to do a damn good job on them rims. Because I've seen listen, I stay on the south side, big dog. I know all the Mexican shops. Now, I don't know how they do it in Little Haiti, but god dang, well, over there, the Mexicans will have your shit done and fast. And not there, I don't know if the Puerto Ricans is the same as Mexicans in Florida, but these Mexicans here in Oklahoma will have your shit back to you in the same day, okay? But Rell do stay in Texas, so it's a lot of Mexicans, so he knows how stuff get done. But hey, I ain't trying to stereotype the Creoles and Jamaicans and what do you call them, Caribbean people. But y'all kind of lazy when it come down to doing shit. Y'all do shit on your own page. Be like, hey, man, you need it tomorrow? Oh, don't worry. We'll have it about Thursday. What? Nigga, I said tomorrow. Like, be like, don't worry, man. Don't worry, man. It'll be fine. It'll be perfect. Friday, we'll have them out. Like, nigga, you just said Thursday. I know, but you know, sometimes things happen. Saturday, perfect. By the time you look up, you ain't had your rims in a week. It's kind of what happened, like, real talk.
To get taped up, you have to have two-tone wheels. They got to get sprayed. They got to get cleared. It has to dry. If you build wheels, you're supposed to know the process. So
I know the process, and I don't build wheels.
I have something important to do tomorrow and Wednesday, so let me know. What you have to do has nothing to do with me. I'm trying to fix your wheels, and that's my issue. I ask him, what's the year, make, and model of your car? Trying to specify paint colors. We go back and forth about that. That's fine.
That don't have shit to do with shit.
Text me back. This is Tuesday at 10. What's the update on the wheels? What time tomorrow? Oh, man. I have to pick up someone to film. I don't have no vehicle. Again, when I got your car.
Hey. Well, the Caribbean dude say, oh, man. That means you moving ahead of yourself. They about to have some bad news for you. Hey. He giving all the stare. Oh man, look. You told me one thing and I told you one thing, but I totally lied to you, bro. I was in over my head. I thought I was gonna make some money on this, but now I'm ready to just give up and let you have it. Dude, you is not about to get your $100 for this job. You should have sent it to. You should have not tried to middleman it and sent it directly to the guy. That's what we getting at. Jesus Christ.
All your appointments and stuff has nothing to do with me. Your car is disabled right now. You got in an accident, not me.
Boy, them damn Caribbeans, they try to blame you for the shit that they put themselves into.
I talked to him. They're two-toning the wheels. They're working on as fast as they can. Remember, he wasn't there Sunday. We never told this man that we were going to open the shop for him on a Sunday.
But you probably said 2 days. You said 2 days.
Come on, guys.
Are you on crack?
I can't rush him anymore. I just have to let him work. I told him this. Now, this is where the issue came in. Guaranteed me 2 days. I only went to y'all because Sugar Man told me you would be fast as them.
Now, Sugar Man, are you sure you don't want to testify on behalf of RellToReal? Come on, man. Snitching is cool these days. Everybody tell it. All we need you to do is get on the stand and tell us what happened. Sugar Man, tell us what happened. I mean, I can hold you contempt of court. We gonna hold Sugar Man, bailiff. Where my bailiff at? That little man. My bailiff is gonna come and arrest you, Sugar Man, if you don't come and tell us what's going on. We're gonna harass all your people. If you don't come, Sugar Man, your name is coming up too many times in this case. We gonna file charges on all you niggas. Have you niggas in shoe program in Pelican Bay.
And they don't collaborate. What? They don't celebrate our holidays.
Oh, shit.
All right. So anyway, if you had somebody that was gonna do it in 2 days, they guarantee you that type of work in 2 days.
I have no idea
what
the holiday was.
Pack your car in a trailer and just went to them, because I never told you 2 days. Never that. It was the car show was what, on a Saturday? You messed up your car on Saturday. I just don't understand. It don't make sense.
I don't know.
Very stressful. So,
this nigga, I wake up this morning, the cupboards were bare. Peanut butter, no jam, no jam. Oh Lord.
Point blank period. You see what I was telling him?
He have no care in the world.
I was saying he's trying to make a problem out of everything. So now, all this, the part that's not in text messages and stuff is when we went to the wheel shop, because he kept rushing. I told him, listen, on the phone. I said, listen, man, the best I can do for you is just come on. Instead of me talking.
See, this is what you should have did in the first place. Went straight to the source. I don't know what made you think you would go outside the source.
Talking to you, I can show you. Let's come to We'll Fix It, and we can see.
And they did not fix it.
So at the time when we got there, his wheels were put together. Tires were mounted. It's time for him to pick up his wheels. He looked at the paint. He looked at the wheels. He found something. He said, "Oh, this is not perfect." I said, "Okay, you rushed these people. You said you had to go. You had to film. I mean, the best we can do is sand down the clear, and re-clear it, and let the man polish it or whatever. Let him work. Oh, what you guys gonna do for me? I'm missing content, and I have things to do." I said, "What we gonna do for you?" I said, "We did enough for you. We rushed. We dealt with you." I said, "The people you got to pay with no extra charge. You just got to pay. Just pay them. You know what I'm saying? I can take $100 off.
$100 off.
If you take them today."
That was his cut.
Oh, nah, I want my wheels done right. Okay, so leave it and pick them up tomorrow. What time tomorrow? I said 3 o'clock. So they tell him 3 o'clock after all the crying and complaining. He texts me the next day. I can't make this up.
Peanut butter, no jam, no jam. Oh Lord.
Showing him the process. I thought they painted them already. Just ungrateful. What's good for tomorrow? I'm going to be finished tomorrow. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, bro. Sorry about everything. Just stressed. He's just stressed out. I'm stressed out too.
Peanut butter, no jam.
He said, "This is my job." You feel me? I had to rent a car for 2 days. You came down here in your truck on a trailer. The truck is wrapped. It's a nice truck. I mean, me? I would have drove my truck. I'm trying to understand why you had to rent a car. That has nothing to do with me. It wasn't a must for you.
It had nothing to do with me. Bumper car.
Somewhere and continue in your truck. That's how I see it. So,
see, this was my problem with the Caribbean folks, man. They try to make every problem that they brought on to themselves your problem. I just don't understand. Listen, when I was locked up in prison, my cellmate was from Jamaica. Okay, this motherfucker. Okay, he was cooler than a fan. He was cooler than all outdoors. He was the man. You understand what I'm saying? But anytime some shit went down, he always used to try to blame my black ass. I'm like, nigga, did you? He be like, say, we got tobacco, and then we get shook down because we got tobacco. I mean, we get shook down because, you know, maybe I was off the bed or I was changing the channel. Maybe whatever I was doing at the time to make us get shook down, because, you know, police, they just want to shake you down because you black on a Thursday. I don't know. That's just what it is. But this nigga would be like, man, you getting us shook down. I'm like, it shouldn't matter if you didn't have fucking 3 pounds of fucking tobacco up your ass. Like, come on, bro. You blaming the wrong person. These cops just want to be racist for no reason. They have any reason to just come and shake us down. But the fact that you have tobacco up your butt, you get mad at me. I just don't understand it. So that's the thing. I was just like, man, Jesus Christ, is this the Jamaican in this thing, or is it the New Yorker? I don't know if it was the New York or the Jamaican. It gotta be East. It's gotta be an East Coast Caribbean thing, because this shit is just out of hand. How he's trying to blame Rell for all the stuff he could have just solved by just sending Rell directly to the shop. We could have we could have erased all this shit. You would have no text messages in your phone had you just sent Rel to the right people.
Then he goes to Instagram. He mad because I made a post about the work that I did because he told everybody that I did trash work and his wheels were
200 likes.
So I had to show the people what the work was looking like. Then he goes to Instagram.
So y'all can see you.
He mad because I made a post
200 likes.
The work that I did because he told everybody that I did trash work and his wheels were worse than the first time. So I had to show people what the work was looking like. Especially being the worst paint job you ever seen.
Real troll. 200 likes. That's all you got, big dog.
He gonna talk about business.
That's funny.
They're going hit me up from fake pages and saying that my dunk is slow and all of this stuff. So I just simply told him, like, you know, it don't have to be no violence. If you think my car is slow and you work for YouTube and you need what you say? You need content. So I told him, get all his cars, line them all up, and I race them one by one.
Let's see if it's
something about the V6 Chevy Impala that I built.
We got some run. We got your truck running. Where's your videos at? You ain't got no videos on here of this donk. I don't see no videos. I don't see no videos of your donk, big dog. But anyway, ain't no videos of your donk. But I guess, let me see. Maybe you got some on Instagram. Peanut butter. No jam. Oh, damn, Craig. Damn, Craig, you black. Damn, Craig, you black. Oh, okay, you can't see it. Damn, Craig, you black. Let's see if this 2JZ is on here. Your black ass. Shout out to you though, Craig. I mean, you ain't got it like flossing on here, so I wouldn't know. But maybe the 2JZ can pull that big thing, but I don't know how fast it can pull it. Ain't no dunk master, but it is what it is. Hey man, everyday people, man. Oh, we got to give a verdict. Okay, let's give a verdict. Let's quit all the jive turkey. Okay, so now the plaintiff, 2JzDonk, damn Craig, you black, is suing RellToReal for $100 and some jack stands. Now, and Rel is countersuing for the amount of a floor jack, okay, and time. And emotional distress, because my boy Rel, he be emotional when it comes to his cars, okay? So emotional distress, okay? And that's his countersuit. So what I'm gonna do is say, everybody count your losses. Cause this was all some bullshit, okay? 2JZ, you should have took the car if you didn't have the actual stuff to fix it at your establishment. Rel, yeah, man, sometimes you just shop at the wrong places. You gotta, at this point, like after the car was damaged, they fixed it. It wasn't up to your standards, but you were able to get your stuff back. And, at this point, take the loss and get back to Texas, get you some new rims. But this sure was some great content. I hope that y'all can work this out on a future date. Bring the Hellcat back and race them into 2JZ, I guess. I want to see what this 2JZ can do, because, if the motor, like I've seen souped up V6s. Like, I'm working on the souped up V6 right now. And I'm guarantee you, big dog, it ain't fucking with no 8. It might get it from the jump, but like, if we getting halfway down the track, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? They're only quick for like that quick, and then the rest of it is it's not even up. Now wait. Now if you got like a Porsche, you can have a V6 Porsche that can get up and go, but not a 71 Donk, big dog. That full metal body is not going nowhere. That's like giving an old man some honey. You know what I'm saying? An old man get a pack of honey. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be but it's still gonna be that quick. It ain't gonna be that long. Everyday people, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'ma holler at you later. Peace.